If you enjoy the Low Scale Gaming podcast, please leave us a like, review, and subscribe. Any feedback is welcomed, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Yes. 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 You tell me what I saw this woman. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why so serious?
This
is kangaroo court, sir.
Do
you know what? No, we're not in Australia.
Yes.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 I'm a man who discovered the wheel and built the Eiffel Tower out of metal and brawn. That's what kind of man I am.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Hello, and welcome to the Ghosties, our annual Low Scale Gaming podcast rewards show. Because everybody does it, but we do it low scale. Conan Jones, how you doing today?
Just trying to wrap my brain around that.
We do everything.
I do a hell of an intro with this stuff, and that was totally not rehearsed at all. I just fly off all the time.
You got your intro doing the radio stuff earlier.
I know. We were testing. As you might be able to tell, we're all in the same room for once. This is our first time doing a legit one. We had the low scale meet and greet one, but then I lost the audio.
Forgot that you lost the audio.
Yeah, it never went up.
It never went. That's so sad.
You know why it didn't go up? I have the audio on my work computer. You know why it didn't go off? Because I'd have to edit literally 3/4 of it. Because it's us for like 5 minutes. And then everybody comes in there and starts cussing around and saying our names and shit.
Dang it.
First thing already.
Scroll the bottom.
Scroll all the way down.
Oh my god.
I'm barely a minute in. Anyways, but it's good. It's good to see both of y'all on his phone. Damn it!
Do twice.
Twice in a minute.
It wasn't even me.
Twice in 20 seconds.
Twice. But it's good to see everybody here. It's good to have a nice little Christmas special here. At first, before we get into the regular episode or the Ghosties, will you be professional with this for once, please?
I'm not trying to be unprofessional.
Yes, that's totally what we are.
Oh.
Super professional.
Totally professional.
But we're gonna do our Christmas exchange. We both. So who wants to go first?
Okay.
Mage, you can go first.
I'll go first.
Is he handing out first?
Yeah, you're handing out first.
Because I didn't wrap my present.
Yeah, because me and Conan wrapped his expertly. Mine, not so much.
It's in wrapping paper.
But it's in wrapping paper. It's maybe like a couple pieces of tape here and there. But it's good to go.
Mine's not wrapped at all. It's in the bags that I bought them in.
Awesome.
From the
This
store.
is for you.
Thank you.
Let me do some quick maintenance on yours real quick.
Did you break mine?
No, I just forgot to mark out the price tag.
How much did you go over or go under?
Actually, just a little bit over. With yours, it was a little bit more. And that's not because I care about her.
Stop saying names.
Oh, crap!
There's going to be a lot of those.
Yeah.
It's not because I care about Conan more. It just was a victim of circumstance.
Yeah.
Okay, and so this one is yours.
All right.
Yay.
I'll go ahead and go first.
So,
Oh, it's Kingdom Hearts. What is it?
they're Kingdom Hearts socks.
Oh, they're socks.
Oh, dude.
Oh, and you like punch it out too. That's pretty cool. I like that.
I thought it would be fun. I was like, if you don't like it, then you're a little
No, I like it. But it's like a collectible thing, so I probably like won't open it, but I'll probably like just put it on my like where I put all my other like gaming like collection things at.
Oh, okay.
But I like collector's things like this a lot. But then I kind of want to open it too. But then I don't want to mess up like the.
How it looks all nice and
It
pretty.
looks all nice though. But I want to see what the socks look like. Of course, there's. Oh wait, they're no-show socks. But I want to see.
So, yeah.
So like ankle socks?
Yeah. So they go below your ankles, they're no-show?
Yeah. Dude, this is cool. It's a wine opener with preservers.
Yeah.
So is it like little caps and stuff that you put
Yeah,
in the bottle after it's open?
so you use it and it opens up. It'll just do your wine because I know, like doing it manually works okay, but I always like tear up the cork doing it manually. That thing,
Yeah.
I have a friend that has one of those. They're awesome. You just like put it on, it goes screws in there, and pulls it out for you.
Dude. Heck yeah. Then I won't have to open every bottle of wine.
That's cool.
That's nice. Thank you.
And
That
you
is
can
not,
also
I was not expecting that.
you can also recork it too.
Dude. All right.
Conan got the better gift.
Now I need...
Hurtful. I tried to get something that I knew both of you guys would like.
He called me. He was like, what should I get Ghost? He was like, do you think he'll like this or this? And I was like, yes.
What was the other option?
There were some Dragon Ball Z socks. There was also some shirts that I thought you would really like.
But like, clothing is so weird because like,
Yeah.
you either guess on the size and it's right and you're awesome, or it's wrong.
It's not
and-
because
I
I
looked
look
at-
and it's
I looked
hard to
at the-
find a 10X.
I looked at the back of these. Shut up. These socks are too small for
They
me
sell Kingdom
because I wear
Hearts.
13s.
I was a little worried about
But
that.
it's all good.
They sell Kingdom Hearts blankets at Walmart.
Oh yeah.
I could have got down on a blanket.
Oh, I was meaning for a shirt.
Got him.
All right, Conan, let's do your presents.
Okay, the big one is yours, Ghost, and the
This
two
one?
down there are Mage's.
Oh, I got two.
You both kind of got two. His just had to get wrapped separately. You'll see. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do that one first
Okay.
Okay, Mitch, go first.
All right.
because it doesn't really make sense about the other one.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, nice. Okay. I see where you're.
Guess where we're going
I
next.
smell where you're stepping in.
What is it?
Oh.
Oh.
The plastic straws. I actually really need
Dude, I love mine.
a cup.
I need a 30-ounce one. I have a 40-ounce one, I have a one for coffee, and I have one for wine.
Yeah.
But I lost my 30-ounce one for like pop and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
I was on the fence about doing the same thing for you too, but
Dude, I'm pumped about this.
But then I also want to get one that has like my school's logo on it too.
so yeah.
But I don't know where to order one of those at.
So you'll see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, what? It has my name on it?
It turned out really good.
That does.
Dude, that's awesome.
You gotta show me the website that so I can order one.
We're going to have to post
we
this on
made that.
Twitter so that way people can see it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. You can't because it has your actual name on it.
Well, I have another Twitter.
Oh yeah, you can put it on your.
Oh, yeah, but this has my name on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that one?
Just like Photoshop and figure made.
Yeah.
What's that?
You know,
So that
love
one
this.
goes on
Thank
like
you.
the back of your car, like on the trunk.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I know you had one of those other signs at your old house, and I was like, that'd be cool to have at your new house, since I couldn't find floor mats. But
That's cool. Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right. Mage, the top one's yours. Conan, the bottom one's yours.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, the wrapping's awful. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Better mine.
Can we actually turn the fan back on?
That's
Cause it
fine.
got musky in here real quick. Not musty, but
Muggy.
muggy real quick. Just put it on low. It shouldn't
That's
affect
not
it
good.
too much.
Yeah, we should be okay.
I wasn't hearing it when we were testing it already. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See, I told you.
Dude, I freaking need one of these, dude.
See? I told you it's practical and you'd like it.
I love practical gifts.
So one side is the Captain America
Yeah,
shield.
one of the Captain America shields.
That's
Like,
cool.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
he got I got him a waffle maker with Captain America's shield.
I love waffles.
And then Conan, I got you for your
it's
desk.
one of those lights?
Yeah, and it changes with colors and stuff.
Dude.
Well, I mean, it changes with music. I mean, or sound.
Does it plug into the
Yeah.
computer?
I think it either
It's
plugs
just
in USB or it plugs into
USB.
the wall.
Cool.
And it's called Pac-Man Ghost to Light, so that way you know that Ghost got it.
I didn't even think of it like that. I didn't even think of it like that. That's amazing.
It works out. That's cool. Thank you.
No problem. Hope you like it. Hope both of you like your gifts.
Yeah.
I do like
Y'all
my
also.
gift. Hope you guys like my gifts.
All right. So let's. What do we got now?
We're at 940 wins. Fails.
No, fails of the week. Let's go ahead and jump into our fails of the week. Conan Jones, what is your fail of the week?
50 fails. So like yesterday was just kind of crazy. I had a meeting. It was a transfer meeting for a pickup that I had to do, and it was at 3 o'clock. So I get over, and about 2 o'clock I leave the office because I have to run to the Oklahoma City Police Department to get paperwork done for a different case and drop it off. So I drop it off and I fly up the road to get to where the meeting is, and I get there about 10 minutes early, and I get upstairs and my supervisor calls me. She says, "Hey, I was just in an accident on the highway. I'm not going to be there. You're by yourself."
Whoa.
Yes.
Yes.
First one ever.
By the way,
Yes.
do this on your own.
No idea what I'm doing. So,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
oh dude, I didn't. So, we were supposed to have 11 different people there between me, my supervisor, the new permanency worker, their supervisor, the 4 members of the adoptive family, as well as there was...
Jesus, was Oprah going to be there too?
Yeah, she was supposed to be there. She didn't show up either.
Man.
Thanks, Oprah.
I know, right? But the only people that were there were me, 2 people from my office that I wasn't planning on being there who were new and shadowing and just wanted to see a meeting like that, the 4 people from the families, and the permanency worker. The families knew that I'm new and don't know what the heck I'm doing. And it was very obvious that I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I texted the girl that was from the office, and I was just like, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what to do. In the middle of the meeting.
It was sink or swim, and I am sinking.
Yes.
Send help.
But in the middle of the meeting, also got an email from one of the other supervisors said, "Hey, here's a P2 that's due tonight." And I'm just like, that's not what a P2 is if it's due today.
Yeah. But you get
And
a couple days for that.
yeah, because we're supposed to cut off anything after that comes in after 3 o'clock goes to the true unit that then gets handled after hours.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go to anybody in an office. And I got it at 2:57.
Oh, of course.
And I was just like, this is stupid. And I was like, dude, I've got another case I've got to go initiate tonight. I'm at a meeting for like another hour. It's going to be midnight before I get home. Is there any way you can get this pushed back to being due to like Monday or something where I don't have to freak out about it tonight?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. So he was able to actually get it moved back. So that was nice.
That's good.
But then I've got to go out and do it on Monday. So Monday's going to suck. So I've got that one to initiate on Monday. I've got to go back and do the other one that I couldn't make contact with on Friday.
Yeah.
And then I've got to go out on one that one of the ladies in my office, in my unit, couldn't make contact with, and she's on vacation Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So like, Conan, you're stuck with it. You get to go talk with these people. And
Good
I'm just
job.
like,
Yay, me.
The CPS workers in my office, they'll regularly take like 2 weeks off because they get so much comp time, and they're like they swear by it. They're like, the 2 weeks off rule works. Take it like 3 times a year. Just go 2 weeks off.
dude, I'm almost there. I'm getting close to my time. I actually got an email earlier from the timekeeper that I guess I didn't clock in yesterday.
Oh, so you can go to TMEA with me.
I said it depends. What is this?
I don't know if he has enough time to. You have to schedule it in advance.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my fail though. So y'all can.
Mage, what's your fail of the week?
So yesterday, kind of a win. My brother graduated from college.
Okay.
Woo! But afterwards, since it was like 10 o'clock, we decided to go to B-Dubs because no one had eaten. Because we all got there like...
Jesus, what time did you get here then?
It was like 11:30.
Yeah, it was like 11:30, almost close to midnight.
That's why we slept in today, because we were tired.
Oh. And then you played a game of League with them, and not with me?
It was an ARAM. I was cleaning.
Anyway, so we go to B-Dubs, or Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes, that's the name.
Yeah. My dad doesn't understand that we call it B-Dubs.
Oh.
He was like, I had to explain to him, it was like, no, Buffalo BWW. That's why we call it B-Dubs. He's like, uh-oh. He thought he was like, your sister suggested going to Buffalo Wild Wings. And I was like, yes, that's why I said we're going B-Dubs.
We're saying the same thing.
Yeah, we're on the same page here.
No, but we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings. Dad. Calm down.
That was really funny. So we go to B-Dubs, and they already have seats and everything else for us, and our waitress is just new, and you could tell she's new.
Yeah.
And we get our food and stuff, but like she just disappears on us. Classic B-Dubs waitress.
Went out for cigarettes and just never came back.
Like we go out like 30 minutes, no joke, 30 minutes of not even her just coming by and saying hi. Do you need anything? And so like one of the guys that we were with, he gets fed up and he actually gets his and his wife's drinks, and he's like, all right, I'm just gonna go get refills on my own.
Yeah.
And of course they freak out whenever you do that, and they'll get to you right away, right afterwards. And so she comes by and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, first time we've seen her. The entire time we're there. And so we
after 30 minutes, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was super long.
Granted, I do that after about 10 minutes, though, so I got no patience, man. When I want some water, I want some water.
It was ridiculous. Like, she was... I can understand being new and making mistakes.
Yeah.
But it takes you... It doesn't take practice to be attentive to your customers.
You've been filling up soda classes since you were 3. Like,
yeah.
Everybody can do it.
It's easy to just go, fill this up, please.
Or say, hi guys, do you want a refill?
Yeah.
Like, just come by to the dang table.
Ain't that hard.
And B-Dubs was not busy. You would think after a graduation, an OU graduation that was super long.
The one in Norman?
Yeah, you think it would be packed. Because, it started at 7. You had to get there early, so no one ate anything.
Yeah.
So get this. After she's like, okay, what'd you guys have? And I'll get you your refills. We tell her. She goes off, and she starts crying.
Oh, man. All right. Here's the real deal. Did you feel bad or not?
No.
There it is. After 30 minutes, hell no, bitch. You know your job.
You know your job.
This is all you.
You did this.
No sympathy.
I didn't have any sympathy.
My sympathy cuts off at 25 minutes.
I just couldn't believe that she was that overwhelmed when she hadn't seen us for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And there was like 3 other people at tables. I was like, clearly there's not anyone for you to waitress, so you haven't been doing anything.
Yeah.
Are you upset because we're mad at you? Because you should be upset that we're mad at you.
Man, what is the deal to going to Buffalo Wild Wings and getting bad service? You remember that when I was going to that one? It was about 3 months ago, I think. Still ain't been back to that damn Buffalo Wild Wings either.
It's always that.
Yeah, the one, yeah.
It's so bad. But it was...
And I love wings, but man, that's the only place to get wings. Well, you can get the kind of shitty ones at Pizza Hut, but
yeah,
they're hit and miss. The ones at Pizza Hut,
they are hit and
Sometimes
miss.
I had some that are really good whenever I was up in
Weatherford?
Muskogee area.
Oh, Muskogee. Oh, okay.
I was in like Okmulgee, I think, at the Pizza Hut there with a transfer with a kid doing a whatever. But the wings are actually really good there.
Yeah,
because I've been getting
sometimes do well.
I've been getting garlic Parmesan ones. I know, I do it too. He gets so mad that I do it.
It's like it's making my leg hurt. Like it's vibrating the floor and vibrating my leg.
Well, poor thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Cody and Joe's just stopped my leg from shaking.
Come on.
Because my leg shaking makes his arthritis in his leg. Just like the rain.
There's a storm coming, mate. Alright, so my fail this week is one. I've been like deathly sick all week, but you know, if you remember from last week, I couldn't take any sick days because I was getting yelled at for it. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be here sick. Y'all can't hear me at all. Just do my best. So Monday, my voice was just like, I had to talk like this with my like I damn had a like that dude off of like that dude off of South Park, and I had to talk like that, and then it barely came out at all. And I was sitting there talking to my kids, and I was like, guys, y'all are gonna have to work with me because I cannot talk right now, and our concert's Thursday. Okay. Do your best. Don't do anything where I have to like yell at them and anything in 8th hour hits. And if you know my epic saga of me and my baritone player having to argue and fight around, just another episode of it then. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. Then after 8th hour, it felt like someone just like grabbed my throat and ripped it out. With how much I had to like yell at them. It hurts so bad, and then the next day, like, I couldn't talk at all. I didn't talk, like, all day, and I saved it to 8th hour. And I was like, are you going to mess with me today? He was like, no, Mr. Ghost, I'm not. And then he didn't, because the rest of the kids, like, tore him up for me having to yell at him like that.
Good.
It's getting to that point now. On Thursday, this is kind of my win of the week, too, but not really. But my win of the week is coming up next, but... On like Thursday, like 6 of my 15 kids was telling like all these other kids like, "Oh, that's my favorite teacher," and I'm just like, this makes me feel so good. But that was my concert. Like I've been sick all week. My Christmas musical and my Christmas concert was the same day.
Yeah.
And fucking never again am I doing that.
Yeah.
Like.
I would start that conversation with you.
I did. I started on Friday, and I was like, no, I started on Thursday, actually. Yeah. Thursday morning when I was there, I was like, do these concerts have to be on the same day? He was like, no, they don't. I was like, well, somebody told me that they had to be, so that's why we're doing it. I was like, well, I don't know who told you that, but they don't have to be. It's like, okay, good, because they are not going to be.
This is the I'm one and done.
Yeah, like this is the dumbest thing I've ever had to do, like...
Oh Lord!
But
if it has to be like this, hire me an assistant.
Yeah, because like I'm done. I'm not doing it.
Like
I don't want to. Like, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my fail of the week. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our wins of the week. Inferior Mage, what is your win of the week?
We're doing both. Right?
Yeah, because we're getting into the Ghosties.
Fair enough. Well,
so we don't have to rush through them after we're done. Pissed off
like we did last week.
It's
like, what's your win of the week? Good. What's your win of the week? Good. Thank you guys for listening.
Ghost was fine until I put the time in. It's like, we've been here for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Good God. Let's go. My back hurts. I hate everybody. I'm done.
I sure laid right down and went to sleep, though. Man, my back hurts so bad that day.
Oh, Lord. I guess my brother graduating. It was really good.
Yeah, that's a good one. We've been
waiting for that for a while, so I'm pretty happy.
Me too.
So, pretty happy about that. It was a good night, too. It was a pretty good graduation.
Yeah.
So.
I imagine from OU, it's a good one.
Where do they have it at?
They had it at the Lloyd Noble Center.
Oh,
that's
a basketball gym.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Conan Jones, what is your win of the week?
It's Saturday. It's the weekend. I survived the week. You guys are here.
Yay.
I cleaned the house yesterday.
It's funny how, like, the threat of company makes it spur you into action.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, I got home at like 7 o'clock, I heated up some leftover spaghetti, and then we cleaned until about 10 minutes before you showed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, up till that, like, midnight?
Yeah, to like 10 minutes before you came in the door, like whenever you called me, I had like just sat down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So this is why you wouldn't play ARAM with me?
Yeah, exactly.
It was on Facebook.
Who is that?
It's this chick I went to high school with, and now she's like I guess
Cosplayer or something.
I guess if we're rating it, I guess a C rated cosplayer. I get not like a famous one like what's that one, the Jessica
Just like a Negri?
Negri, whatever her name is.
Why do I know that?
Cause she's a big.
I swear I'm not a pervert, guys.
But she does pretty good cosplay. Her name's the Maddie Hatter, I think. Pretty good. Anyways, finish your one. Or you done with yours?
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything else. I'm good with that.
Presents?
Yeah.
We got them for presents?
Well, my win of the week is OU made it to the playoffs because they beat Baylor in overtime. That was stressful. Utah got demolished by Oregon.
That Baylor game was stressful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, when you woke up to watch it.
I did, but I watched it. That's what mattered.
Yeah, but you were supposed to come watch it with us.
To drive the 2.5 hours to come see us.
I drove the hour and a half to come watch it.
I was tired.
Anyways, but me, my brother, my grandparent.
I hope that.
Oh, God. Okay.
God.
I didn't go to the bathroom real quick. Do we need to pause it?
No, it just came. I thought it was going to be silent.
That shook the room. How did you think that was going to be
I
silent?
thought it was silent. I've been gassy as fuck all week.
Well, eating
Like,
that hamburger probably didn't help nothing.
well, no, like today I feel good. But anyways, OU won. So me, my brother, my grandparents, basically like all my uncle, his family, and my aunt, we're going out to Atlanta for the OU game, and I paid for my hotel and my tickets already, and I paid for my grandma's tickets. I paid for my grandma's hotel, and when I did that and I told her she didn't have to pay me back, she started crying, and it was just like, it feels good to be at this place finally in life where I can take care of my grandma, because she's taken care of me for so long, so now I can start taking care of her.
Good.
It was a good feeling, though.
She's so proud of you.
Yeah. Go ahead and mark this, because we'll take a break before we get into the ghosties.
You have to poop now?
No, I want to get a drink of water because
Oh.
my voice is dying.
Okay.
But also.
No, I don't need to poop. This is on market, so we can go walk around and not to record this straight down. Because it's been 30 minutes, hasn't it?
26:30.
See?
Oh. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Alright, let's go ahead and jump into our ghosties.
How are we doing the music? We started with it. Should we listen to it and have a reaction right now?
Sure. Good call.
Now that I've said that, I need to get over into it, so vamp for a second.
Vamping? We're vamping right now. I'm cleaning my straws that Conan so graciously got me with the cup.
Because the cup itself was not nearly close enough to
The one.
Oh, really? Was it?
The
It was pretty
limit.
cheap.
Yeah, the cups are like $10 at Walmart.
Oh, nice.
So how much? What's the website you used for his?
For what?
Oh, he made that. I think, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the cup and stuff, the straws at Walmart.
No. Wait, you made that?
The sticker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you make it?
I did the program that I use for the
For the
for the designing and stuff. I figured
Yeah.
out a way to make the file so that she can print it off on her Cricut.
Wait, so she can do it like right now?
The stuff that she has the paper stuff on.
Can you make one for me with the Geronimo with
Yeah, I'm sure,
with
yeah.
my band logo? The one that you made.
It would have to be way dumbed down for it to look right. It would say the town's name. I couldn't.
I don't care about the town's name.
I don't know if I could get the bird.
Okay, never mind.
Because it worked out with that one because it's a very simple.
Yeah, because Cowboys suck.
You can put a Titans logo on yours.
Titans logo is too complicated.
Oh, just, I don't know.
No, it's not over here. Oh, I
ROU.
downloaded it.
DOU.
What the fuck did I get on my hat?
It was the what did you call it?
It's like cheese from burgers.
18 new Ghosties wave. Does it kind of start the same?
Yeah, it starts exactly the same.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Yes. Yes.
This is the intro for the whole podcast.
Yes.
You put this before everything else.
Yeah,
We're just moving into the Ghosties now.
yeah.
Then why are you playing it?
Because we said we were gonna listen to the new one.
I don't have the new one.
Okay, Okay, you sent me that yesterday, thinking I thought it was the new one.
No, it's the same one.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought you were gonna.
Okay, I thought so too. I hit writer's block. Okay, I was going with this stupid Thunderdome theme with it, and it had like 2-man enter, 1-man leave, but then it didn't make sense because there's 3 of us. So when I was sitting there, I got halfway through it, and I was just like, "This sounds stupid. Why am I like this? Doesn't sound funny at all."
Fair enough.
So I'd rather just use something that I know is funny, that is hilarious.
We promised our listeners something new.
Whatever. Our 3 listeners are not going to be upset about it.
I hope we get it from Boston.
I was actually looking at the SoundCloud yesterday, and we actually have a lot more listeners than I thought. I don't know exactly how much, but in the past 24 hours, we had 11.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know where we're getting them from, but thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to care to listen to us.
So just leaving it on go and then turning the volume off on their computer and leaving the room.
Probably so.
And let them
just
play through stuff.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
All right, we'll jump into best music.
Yeah, let's jump into best music. All right, I'll go first with mine. The song from Super Smash Bros. Just really fits the whole thing. I don't know what another one on there that wouldn't that could go up against it. The other one I suggested on there was Final Fantasy 14's music, but there's not really one you can pull out from that could go against the Super Smash Bros. One.
Yeah. I put on Death Stranding just because they had the playlist on Spotify that I was listening to. While it's good stuff, it's not really...
We're not smart enough to listen to it.
Yeah. And
we're dumb Americans.
It's not really... there was some game-specific things, but it wasn't... You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you.
So it's I put it on there, but I'm not going to fight for it.
I guess it's between me and Mage then.
Because I haven't played any of these, minus 14.
Yeah, with the Jedi Fallen Order, the only song is the intro song.
Yeah.
I freaking love it. I love that.
Is it Star Wars? Is it like a Star Wars intro song? Or
yeah, we played it earlier.
Play it again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you had it on your phone.
And pull it up.
Was there anything from 14 that you had in
I
your
don't
brain?
wanna pull it. No.
I'm not going to fight for that one. Oh, sorry, this is a commercial. Yeah, skip it.
Good job, YouTube ads.
Thanks, YouTube.
Where'd you get your curved screen at?
Sam's.
How much?
250, 300, something like that. But that was a couple years ago. It was before we moved out of Oklahoma.
It's a super Star Wars. I love it.
How was that Star Wars-y?
It has the alien language stuff going on, and
Okay.
It sounds like that Mongolian throat.
Yeah, it sounds like...
I freaking love it.
How many inches
That is pretty
that?
cool.
It does. It's super.
I'll look at the box here in a little
Because
bit.
the intro of Jedi Fallen Order starts off on this. They're scrapping, and they're scrapping all these massive fleet starships
Mhm.
and stuff, and it really fits that location and that environment. So I just thought it was a really cool song.
Yeah. I still really want to play Fallen Order. It looks really cool.
It's fun. It's pretty fun.
It does look good. I don't know. That's a good song, but it doesn't. To me, it doesn't feel like it fits. It doesn't feel like a Star Wars song. You know what I mean?
I can see that. Yeah.
You know, like when I think of a Star Wars song, I think of like a big theatrical, orchestrated John Williams score. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was thinking like Alien stuff, like when they do like the Cantina thing.
Yeah, but even the Cantina still sounds like,
or the Ewok song where yip yip thousand and wheel or whatever it is.
oh, the victory song in Return of
the
the Jedi.
Ewok song.
Yeah,
Which
but
they
see,
got
but see,
rid
like,
of.
but see, like
It's
that
remastered.
doesn't. But that still doesn't go with like that. I don't know. The Super Smash Brothers one, while it is like a completely like different than like all the other like intro songs of Smash before it, it still fits really well with like the whole story of like the game mode of Smash Bros and everything. I'm voting for the Super Smash Brothers.
My only issue with the Super Smash Brothers is that the dubbed singing. I would just rather them get the Japanese with like the original. It doesn't bother me too much, but it does kind of mess with the flow of the song.
It's funny, like, you either die by that, and people are like, oh, why'd they dub it, blah, 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 or then it's like, oh, they dubbed it, I hate it, blah. Like, there's no winning.
See, I like the dub of it. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you either don't dub it or you dub it, and someone's always going to complain.
Someone's going to hate it either way.
Yeah.
Because I see where you're coming from, because, like, just the little bit that we listen to, it does sound very anime-ish.
Oh, yeah. It's very anime.
Very, very Japanese.
It's very anime. But
It's supposed to.
Yeah, no,
I'm not. That's not the complaint.
Oh, I thought you had complaining about it. Like
it fits Smash better than I feel like the
the
throat singing fits Star Wars. While cool, I'll probably have to go Smash.
And Super Smash Brothers wins.
Alrighty.
Shasha, one down.
14 more to go. All right.
Best protagonist is next.
Should we do like a weird like, and the nominees are. All right.
What we could do is that we could do, and the nominees are, and then debate them for a little bit.
Like we normally
and just go by, and then just turn back on the radio.
No, the whole point of it is for us to argue with it. That's why it's like 3 hours long.
Okay. Most nominations just like they pull out a letter, it's already been done.
That's why we're different. All right, I'll do it in my radio voice. And the nominees are the Warrior Darkness from Final Fantasy XIV.
With have to have the little clip of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Norman Reedus from Death Stranding.
Is that the main character's name in Death Stranding?
No, but we're going to call him Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus from Death Stranding. Jesse from Control. Doom Guy from Doom.
From Doom.
And
Artyom.
Pikachu and Eevee from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
And you also got Artyom from Metro Exodus.
Oh, already. I didn't. Okay.
We ran out of space.
Yeah, so
My
I
bad.
had to slash it on there.
No, you put a dash. That's why I thought it was connected.
Oh, yeah, no. Doom Guy's not from Artyom Metro.
I don't even know what Metro Exodus is, so it's why.
Oh, fair enough.
Isn't that like a shooter?
It is a shooter. It's a kind of a niche game. But some people really love it. It's based off of a series of books, like The Witcher and stuff are.
Yeah.
Basically, what happens in the game is that so it's a post-apocalyptic game, and so Russia after the apocalypse is split up in the Russian metro, which is their subway stations.
Yeah.
And so Russia, they have the Communist Party. So some of the camps are communist. Most of the Russian camps are just people.
Mm-hmm.
And so Artyom in the first game, he becomes this thing that they call, I believe, a ranger, because the entire land is like everything's all mutated, and there's these alien type creatures that like are just terrifying, and people are just and so also you can't breathe the air out in land, so you have to have like a breathing mask.
So it's like Death Stranding, but instead of rain, it's like air.
Except instead of rain, it's actually believable.
That's a good one.
Fair enough.
It's just really cool because there's significant character development, because he becomes a ranger because he has clear specific goals in mind. Like he becomes a ranger so that way he can traverse the land in order to find like his dad's best friend or something like that gave him like a mission.
Yeah.
And then the second one, he gets a wife and stuff, and in this third installment, he's just there's clear like the character development and everything that he does throughout the entire games, and it's you can sort of make choices whether to like befriend the alien creatures or not, whether you think they're a threat or not, because it's kind of unclear whether they are or they aren't.
Are they a threat?
Well, the good ending is you befriend them, of course. So, but the canonical ending was the bad one for like the first game, because on the first game you could choose to either like shoot this alien guy who was trying to communicate with the humans, or not. But on the sequel, it goes to the canonical ending was where he shot the guy and didn't believe him, and so like the sequel was like still more post-apocalyptic stuff, and it just gets cool. It's cool. Like you get to make choices and everything, but he's a cool character.
Okay.
Also, he's Russian.
So he wins automatically.
And, well, his voice actor does a really good like American, like an English Russian accent. Like he speaks English, it's still as dubbed, but you still get that Russian accent.
Yeah.
And like the voice acting in the entire game is awesome with it, and because they all stick with the accent and everything.
Yeah.
It's really good.
All right.
Conan?
I put Death Stranding on here, but again, I'm not going to fight for it because it's not a good game. Pikachu and Eevee are both just awesome, though.
I didn't like those games though, because I hated how they implemented it, where there was no wild Pokemon battles, but they were remakes of Red and Blue. But there was no Pokemon battle, like there was no wild Pokemon battles. You could still battle with trainers and stuff, but it didn't make sense to me why they didn't do
Wild battles.
But instead added the
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. But I wish that they would have added the option to throw the Pokeball with the Switch in Pokemon Sword and Shield, because the technology's there for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. But when you're gonna you press the button to choose a Pokemon instead of just your character throwing it. I don't see why you couldn't just throw it out there yourself. That would have been a really cool inclusion, but another thing they should have done.
Do they have any straps for like they do for the Wii nunchucks? Okay.
It's only whenever you put on the other slider thing for it, though. Your phone's ringing. Bill collector?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
They'll leave me a message. I'm not sure who that is.
Okay.
Yeah, if they need me to leave a message.
The other two I had was Doom Guy because of obvious reasons. I mean, he's Doom Guy. He kills demons in hell. I don't know how better you could get.
No, Doom Guy's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Doom Guy's really good.
I put Jesse from Control. I would pick Artyom over Jesse. Jesse's a cool character. She's a good female character, good female lead. She kind of suffers from the not having a personality type problem, but it's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes it's like they can do these things because they're the main character.
I've heard good stuff about Control.
It's a good game. Good game.
I want to try it too. But
They're very good gameplay and stuff.
Well, you made a good case for the.
for Artium.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and go with that one.
He's just really well developed.
I'm down with that.
All right. Good job.
Left field.
Left field.
Not who I was expecting. 2 down.
See, not all these are going to be me and Mage arguing.
We didn't really argue about the first one either.
I know, that's what I said.
I was just like, that's fine. I like the song.
All right. Oof of the year.
All
The
of these.
nominees are.
All of these win.
I know, all these are pretty bad, to be honest. Anthem. PlayStation Classic.
Oh my god.
Crackdown 3. And Death Stranding. What is the oof of the year? And now we gotta pause. Okay.
Yeah,
Was it important?
No, it was the police department. The records I dropped off yesterday ready for pickup. But
Oh.
they're not even open today. I'm not sure why they called me on a Saturday to come pick them up, and they're not open.
That's
is that your
weird.
work phone?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was your.
Don't touch your work phone when you're not working.
Yeah, that's...
I left my work phone at home. I'm like, I don't care. They know that if they have an emergency, they call the on-call.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. Whatever. I don't have a work phone.
Yeah.
My phone is my work phone.
Dude, you're gonna like. I've heard about so many people that you just like burn yourself out if you pay attention to your work phone when you're not working.
It was just sitting there, so I was just like...
I better look.
Because I couldn't make contact with that family last night, so I left them my card, and she said she was going to try to call me, but... Yeah, I wasn't freaking out about it. Sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay.
You go through the
All right, I'm gonna go with I hate Anthem because it destroyed my Destiny clan that I had so much fun playing with. Destiny not only affected one game for me, it affected a whole group of friends that I played games with for a little bit with. Anthem was so poorly designed, and they released some winter content patch, whatever, but it's still just an awful game in general. And man, I want my money back still. I hate Anthem.
Yeah. I think these others on here, while oofs, are going to lose out.
Yeah,
Anthem.
Well, PlayStation Classic's another one that was.
It was so bad.
PlayStation Classic was bad.
So
man.
was it one of those classic consoles that it was little...
Yeah, like the
miniature
Nintendo one
Yeah.
and the Sega one.
Yeah, it was
the Sega one's apparently really
The
good.
Nintendo one was pretty good.
Yeah, the
too.
Nintendo one was good too.
But PlayStation, so it's an emulator. It's a glorified emulator. So
Yeah.
it's nothing new. You can do it on your computer.
Yeah,
So it's a hard selling point just for that in general.
but they didn't put no good games on there.
Yeah, they put maybe 2 games I even recognized, and I was just like, what are these other ones?
They put fucking IT on there. The stupid puzzle game. It's IT the something intelligence something.
It came out when I was still working at Best Buy too.
I remember this. I remember we talked about this.
And we maybe sold 2 copies, and we had a whole stack of them.
And they went on clearance or they went on sale within 2 weeks.
And they still didn't sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's nothing on there, there's no incentive to go get it.
There's nothing.
That's giving out a Stadia for Christmas, basically. You give that to somebody you don't like.
Yeah.
Okay?
Here's a subscription to Stadia. If Mage got that, it's oh, you have no internet. Sucks to suck.
Now, the Stadia should be on this list, too. Because the Stadia just bombed.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Is
I
it
haven't
actually
looked at
released
anything
yet?
else.
Yeah, it released.
Did
But
it?
it released, badly.
Yeah.
One of the selling points was that you could play your games anywhere or whatever, but you have to have a good stable connection, 100 down, stable connection. How many people not in a big city legit has 100 down anywhere.
Google won't pay attention. They've been living
Yeah.
in LA for too long.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks they have Google Fiber everywhere, and it's like,
It's like, no,
No.
you haven't put Google Fiber hardly anywhere.
That's pretty ridiculous, though, living in 2019. People still don't have internet. Me. I deserve internet.
yeah, so we can play games.
We can have fun.
Because then we need still to do our thing whenever I come back from the trip. Well, when I come back from my trip and you're gone on some boat drowning or something,
Yeah.
we're going to play Halo.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was listening to the podcast.
I was listening to it coming up, that's why I remembered.
Oh, okay.
I bought 11 a 10.
Yeah, that's the part I was
I've bought
talking
11
about.
games. I've bought
14 games in 2 weeks. Oh, I died.
I don't know how many games was in the damn Halo collection. Damn, I'm surprised damn Halo Wars isn't in there too. That shitty RTS they put in there. God, that was an awful. My cousin had that game, and he was like,
They made
"This
Halo
is
Wars
the
2,
great."
too.
Did they really?
Yeah, they made a second one. I never played it.
Yeah, it's an RTS game based on the Halo. It's not any good.
Oh, yeah. No, I know what it is. I've just never played it.
Oh yeah, don't.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still oofed about Crackdown. Just
Yeah,
because
Crackdown 3 was pretty bad too.
I was excited to play it, and then it just got I pushed back and delayed, and then it just kind of pooped out.
These are so personal.
I still want to try to play it, but it's one of those that it's just like I just don't care anymore about it.
My other one's Kingdom Hearts 3. Because I waited so long for this game, and then it just
Yeah, it's not
dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand what happened, but I could go back and play Kingdom Hearts 3 and still like enjoy it. I won't touch Anthem again.
Yeah.
Hate Anthem.
Dude, it's a hard toss-up. I'm really in between Anthem and the PlayStation Classic.
Yeah, but see, the difference is, I did buy Anthem, even knowing that it was going to be bad. I didn't buy the PlayStation Classic because I knew it was going to be awful.
Fair enough. Anthem wins.
Because you had that little bit of hope that Anthem could pull it off.
That's the thing.
But you knew
So,
from the get-go.
if anything, the bigger oof of that is I spent $60 on Anthem.
The big oof is you got bamboozled.
Yeah. I got debated. All right. Made you do this one because my voice is starting to go.
The next category is things my little brother would like.
Oh wait, that wouldn't make sense for you. Then I had to do this. I thought we was on waifu. I think we're only on number 4.
The nominees are What the Golf, Luigi's Mansion 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Minecraft.
You know you're doing that one. It's really good.
Why did we write Minecraft twice?
Yeah, why'd you put Minecraft twice? That was you.
I don't think I wrote Minecraft twice, but it was on there twice, so I said it twice.
Ron will read anything you put on the teleprompter.
I have no idea what the golf is.
That's on Conan.
Yeah, so What the Golf was like a putt-putt game
Yeah.
that halfway through changes like everything. Like it goes from just, your little green putt-putt course to then like just being random places and random like game references and stuff like that. I might see if I can look something up real quick while y'all are talking.
Well, I'm going to go with the game that he's currently playing in the other room, is Pokemon Sword.
That's true.
He will not shut up about how much he likes this game.
He been pulling me over, and this is the first day I've met him, to show me one of his Pokemon.
Yeah.
So like here, this is the trailer for it.
Oh wait, thanks.
Okay, I've actually seen this. Yeah, I've seen this.
So it slings the house.
What?
And then it's an egg and it's just like little mini games inside of, and then it's like 2D. Yeah, so it's like mini golf, but it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So this is something that I feel like I would like too, because I
A chair.
I always really liked these on like the mini clips. And,
Yeah, mini clips and stuff.
Yeah, the E-Bombs World, little games like this.
You know what game I liked playing a lot was Tanks.
I don't know if I ever played Tanks.
Yeah, Tanks was really fun.
It's
They
basically Lemmies, but with tanks.
I used to skip class in 6th grade to play Tanks.
I used to skip class to play RuneScape, and then got 2 weeks of in-school suspension for it. Because I tell my teacher I was going there to go play or go do my research paper, and then I just play RuneScape.
That's hilarious. The
Got a farm for that dragon armor.
it's true.
Or rune armor, excuse me. I wasn't a member.
Yeah, there's no way you paid $5 for a membership.
Yeah. Back in high school, I couldn't afford that.
Back when I was in 3rd grade, my mom couldn't afford that.
Right.
That was a run rule. It's like my mom was like, whatever you do on the internet, I'm not paying for anything. So do not make me pay for something.
Man, it was hard for me to get my dad to pay for my World of Warcraft subscription. I had to I had to earn like the $30 to get like the 60-day time card because he would not do it online. So it was stupid. Back to the games my brother would play.
I'm going to vote for Pokemon Sword.
Yeah, I'm voting for Pokemon Sword as well, just because that's what he's playing. And he won't shut up about it.
Well, the golf looks hilarious, though.
Hey, wait, let's just ask him. Come here.
Little brother,
Come in here. Hi, Baxter.
Thick.
Okay, pick from these 4 games that you would play, that you want to play. Okay, regardless if you've already played them or not.
Okay.
What the Golf, Luigi's Mansion 3, Pokemon Sword, or Minecraft.
Pokemon Sword.
There you go.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've
decided.
answered. Take Baxter
You
with
heard it
you.
from the little man himself.
Go Baxter.
I'm playing it right now.
See?
That's
Go
it.
Baxter. Go.
But would you play
He'll,
all
he'll
of them?
follow your brother.
Yes.
Call Baxter.
Go, bud.
Go.
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 All right. There you
There
go.
it is. And I said his name in there again.
Yeah, I got it. I'll go through and
No, I said it again like at the end there.
I'll go through and cut it out.
Okay.
Listen.
Oh, now y'all made fun of me for it? Alright, we need to pause.
Get the bubbly guts.
I did.
And this is why I shared my fries with his
No
little
game that you
brother.
want to play.
Ghost has to
Oh
poop.
yeah. Still Pokemon Sword.
Alright. Let's go do, Conan, you do the next one.
The next one is the best company.
Conan, the mic's over here, not there. You're talking back like
I
this.
know. That's why I'm trying to talk loud.
The best company is.
The best company, and the nominees are Blizzard, LOL, Riot Games, Bungie, and Nintendo.
I don't think I put a company in this category.
I don't think you did either.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut Blizzard because I was just being a jerk.
Yeah, that's why I put LOL next to it.
That's a hard pass.
Riot's been doing good things. It's just they've been really bad with like their workers. That's the only reason why I don't like them.
Yeah.
Like their games, phenomenal. All these games they're adding to it, like the card game looks cool. The things they're doing with TFT, the things like the season 10 changes they did for League, everything looks cool with it. But they're just a bad internally.
Yeah.
They're a really bad company.
Yeah.
Just bad to their workers and everything.
Now they're plural. They're games.
Yeah, their games. They put the S in Riot Games.
That's why they're on this list.
Took
The
10
other name
years.
makes sense.
Yeah. It took 10 years, but we're plural now.
Nintendo now, they've been doing good. I mean, Nintendo's always been good, though. Like, there hasn't been, like, even whenever Nintendo was, like, bad with, like, the Wii U, like, it was still not, like,
It wasn't
It wasn't, like, it wasn't enjoyable. It just wasn't, like,
It was impractical.
yeah, it was
but they were-
impractical.
But they were trying new things.
Yeah.
And they realized they were trying new things. It wasn't like they were
Yeah,
like...
that's the thing. Is like they either try new things and like struck gold with like how they did with the Wii,
And the Switch. I think
and the Switch, or they just hit duds like how they did with the
Wii U.
with the Wii U. Not so I wouldn't call the GameCube a dud. I mean, it was kind of a dud, but it wasn't nearly as bad as a dud as a Wii U.
Well, see, here's the thing. I get weird about the GameCube because I know that the GameCube, like the console, kind of flopped.
Yeah.
But I think like it had some of the best games.
Yeah, it had
Nintendo
enjoyable
ever
games
made.
on there, like Wind Waker was on there.
Yeah,
Melee and Brawl was pretty good.
Melee's like
Super Smart,
considered the best one up to
Yeah.
this new one.
Super Mario Sunshine was on there. Pikmin. I mean, it had good games. It's just nobody played it.
The controller was really weird.
Yeah, that's
Controller
it.
was
But that's
weird.
I mean that's the staple of Nintendo. They had two like practical controllers with the Nintendo Super Nintendo, and then you had to grow a third arm to play the 64.
Yeah.
So that was just. I guess some sort of like Alien versus Predator got in charge of Nintendo.
It's like I don't know why you have 3 handholds here when I only have 2 hands. But
Did anybody ever legit use play it ever
Analog?
like that? No, I always played it with the analog.
oh, I'm sorry,
With
the
the
D-pad.
with
Yeah,
the
did
stick.
anybody ever hold it like that with
I
the
don't think that any
D-pad?
games have the D-pad going for it.
There
other
were
than
some games that you would
Ocarina of Time, I think. Had
No, it
like-
didn't.
because there were times where you used the yellow buttons, the D-pad.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the actual D-pad on the left side.
Yeah, on the left side. I don't know if there was any games that actually used
Now,
the D-pad.
like I remember the shape of it, but I don't remember the button layout.
It was D-pad, analog, and then all your buttons. So from left to right.
Okay.
Did anybody ever actually use that left-hand side that I can remember?
I didn't, other than the R button.
Yeah, the R button. But see, even then I
Or
didn't
the L
really
button,
use the
sorry.
R button, the
L.
L button. I used the the Z button on the back.
Yeah, Z button and the R.
Yeah, but no one I don't ever
Yeah, you do
use
this.
It was always held like that.
yeah. But
Held analog and A, B, and C's.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah, I don't remember ever using the D-pad. I always held it
I mean,
like
I
that,
played the
like-
hell out of Nintendo 64, like Rogue Squadron. I even played
Oh,
Glover.
there
You ever
was-
played Glover?
I
The
did play
game's
Glover.
awful. I played the hell out of Glover.
I liked Glover, but I also have nostalgia for it, so I don't know if it was a good game.
Smash Bros.
But
What
technically,
else?
you can go back to a lot of those games and be like, "Oh, these controls are awful. Why did I like these?"
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Smash Brothers. The game was awful back then. You had to jump with the
Dude, that
yellow
game-
buttons.
That game was awesome.
Yeah, back then.
back then, the game was like it. That was legit.
But Nintendo's always been, to bring this back in, because we kind of went on that ride again. Nintendo's always been good. It's like pizza, okay? Nintendo's never been bad.
Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good.
But it's still good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cheese
'cause those-
pizza, it's worthless because every pizza has cheese.
Yeah,
on it.
exactly.
It's still pizza.
Because even with the Wii U still had the Super Mario Brothers. I did it again. The Super Mario Brothers Wii U, that was pretty good.
Yeah, Super Mario Wii U. and-
Twilight Princess, the Twilight Princess remake was on there.
Yeah, it was on there. It was also on the Wii too.
Yeah, no,
the remake. You're
the
talking about
remake, yes.
It had some interesting things with the extra screen. Like it tried to do
Super
something.
Smash Brothers was on there too. The Super Smash Brothers 4.
You said that already. Super Smash Bros. Wii U.
Yeah, I didn't say that one.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I said Super Mario Brothers Wii U.
Oh, I thought. Okay, sorry.
It's not okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I cast my vote for Nintendo.
But we haven't. But Bungie.
Yeah. Like,
Bungie's had a history because Bungie almost won our EA award last year.
Yeah.
If Bethesda didn't do all that shit with Fallout 76,
Bungie would've got it.
then Bungie was right there. But Bungie's kind of been on this redemption arc since getting away from Activision,
yeah.
and just with how good Shadowkeep's been and everything like that, and all the good changes that they've made with the game so far. I think I'm gonna start playing Destiny 2 again, just because Saint 14's in the game finally. But this good redemption arc for Bungie's the reason why I give them my vote for best company.
Okay. I'm with you on Riot. They're doing good stuff. But they've done too much bad to be on the list.
Yeah.
In my opinion, or to win it. You're going with Bungie?
Yeah, I'm going with Bungie.
I'm still with Nintendo.
Like, I'll probably have to go with Nintendo on it.
Just either one of them is not a bad choice, to be honest.
They're both good. I always have to give it to Nintendo. They're so innovative, and they just have such good PR.
See, that's the difference between Nintendo and Microsoft. Nintendo's innovative and it's successful. Microsoft's making a stupid PC tower and it's going to flop.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen the Microsoft or the Xbox X series, it's a mini computer tower. Is what it is. It's a rectangle shooting up. PlayStation literally is sitting there twiddling its thumbs, releasing like things for the PlayStation 5 on its Twitter account and not on like any game show or anything like that.
Yeah.
And is single-handedly winning this award show or winning this
Console
the next console war by not doing a thing.
Funny how that's going to work out.
So like I know that I'm a Sony fanboy, but like it looks. The Xbox
dumb.
thing looks stupid. Whenever Conan Jones, an Xbox fanboy, is telling me how stupid the Xbox looks before I even got a chance to look at it, I knew it was going to be bad.
I'm an Xbox fanboy too. And I was like, yeah.
That was dumb.
Remember the joke I made last week about Final Fantasy VII being played on a refrigerator?
Mm-hmm.
Might actually be a possibility now with the refrigerator that Microsoft is releasing.
Just release their own computer at this point.
It's Microsoft.
It's Microsoft. They have their own. I bet you in the next console generation, we kind of talked about this at lunch. It's gonna have its own upgradable parts in it, and I'm betting you somewhere down the line they're gonna put Windows on it. I think that's when their end goal forever is to put Windows on a gaming console like that. And
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Because one, they'll make it specifically for the console, so that makes them have to sell another version of Windows. There's no way they're gonna make like Windows 11 be like if that's the next Windows, have it being able to work both on PC and on a console.
Because then you've also got mobile stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like tablets and all that sort of stuff.
Like there's going to be 3 different versions of Windows out there, and they're all going to cost $150.
There's the same way that Mac OS is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that, so you got iOS, iPad OS, or whatever. They've named the iPad OS something different. But
see, at least you don't have to like pay for those ones. Those update. I don't know.
No, yeah, I'm with you. Like, those updates are free. Like, once you have it, you can jump to the next one.
Yeah. But, like, Windows, you have to pay for the next one.
Yeah.
The only time they did the only time they did it to where you could update to the next one for free was with the fiasco with Windows 8.
Yeah.
Because Windows 8, God bless. Windows 8, Windows Vista, Windows, what was
Windows
it?
Vista was already bad, and then they went to Windows 8.
No, they went to 7.
Oh, 7 was good, though.
7 was great. I kept 7 for as long as I could.
Yeah, it was XP. Vista.
Everyone loved XP. Vista was bad.
That's the track record with the
7 was good. 8
98, Windows 98 was good. Windows 2000 was awful. Windows XP was great. Windows Vista was awful. Windows 7 was good. Windows 8 was awful. Then they had that 8.1 in there that tried to like fix things, but it was still bad. And now Windows 10 is great. They skipped 9.
I don't know why they skipped 9.
Whatever.
I guess that's what 8.1 was supposed to be, but I don't know.
Whatever.
So whatever the next Windows is going to be, the history says it's going to be awful.
It's gonna be bad.
And I'm just going to stay with 10 as long as possible until they kick me off of it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I jumped from 7 to 10. I didn't mess with 8 at all.
I didn't mess with 8 either. I skipped it.
I uninstalled 8 on my gaming PC. I got that first one I had and pirated a version of 7 on there and put it on there. And it ran fine. It was a great... Windows 7 was probably my favorite version of Windows, to be honest.
Pretty good.
Honestly, I liked XP a lot, but that
Windows
was...
8 was super annoying just because it was like they tried to make you force a tablet.
Yeah, they tried making your
Yeah.
computer screen a tablet and had like the stupid tile things like on the Windows Phone.
Yeah.
But it still didn't go good.
Yeah, and you had to like scroll over to the side because all your toolbars were
Yeah,
hidden,
exactly. It was
and it didn't always work. And
yeah, it worked half the time. That's why you uninstall it and put on
Oh
7.
my god, it was so annoying. Anyway,
We jumped. We
Hit that go button.
yeah, we
the next
did.
category is
We already got this one, the EA award. We
the
gave it to
EA
Blizzard.
Award.
We gave it to Blizzard Activision last week.
The winner is Activision.
It's Blizzard Activision.
Oh, Blizzard Activision.
They're
Because
one
they're
company now.
awful.
I'll give the reasons though why. I mean the Battle for Azeroth has just been awful. I remember I told you I was only going to talk about games I had played. Played Battle for Azeroth for 2 weeks. Okay, I got the level 120 and everything. Excuse me, but it's just awful. Like it's not fun to play World of Warcraft anymore. That joy that I had with like how fun everything was with World of War, even like the 2 other expansions that I played, or the 2 recent ones I played were Warlords of Draenor and Legion. Fun games to play, always something to do. But then now it just seems like they're a cliche of themselves. Everybody has always said that the only people that can kill World of Warcraft is World of Warcraft. And I feel like they've finally done it with how bad Battle for Azeroth is.
They just need to start make World of Warcraft 2.
I think that's what they're going to do. Honestly, I think that's what they're going to do after this
'Cause I
expansion
think-
pack.
Because the problem is that the layouts, like with Final Fantasy 14 and all those stuff, they're like, even though they have their own issues, like the layouts are just so very different, and WoW it's dated, and they keep making expansion packs, and those expansion packs just keep getting dated.
Yeah, but the good thing what they're doing with Shadowlands though is they're lowering the levels. If you're at level 120 now, you're getting scaled back to 50. Okay, and then Shadowlands is 50 to 60. The new max will be 60. For everybody else, you play World of Warcraft. You can from 1 to 15. You do your starter zone area, learn how to play the game, and then from 15 to 50, you can pick whichever expansion pack you want to play to level up to 50. If you want to play Vanilla WoW from 15 to 50, you could do that. Burning Crusade 15 to 50. Wrath of the Lich King, my personal favorite, 15 to 50, and so on and so forth up
Wrath
until
of the Lich
Shadow.
King was like the unanimous personal favorite of everybody.
I do like that change they're doing, but they're not doing it until Shadowlands, so that's why they're getting the EA award.
Done.
Also, Activision is just a terrible company.
Yeah, Activision is just
They're so
dumpster
bad.
fire. No, they're trying to bring back that Tony Hawk. Their remake that's apparently out there that they're trying to remake.
They're trying to dig themselves out of that pit hole they dug.
Tony Hawk 1 and 2. I'll tell you what, I'll play a Tony Hawk remake. Those were my games growing up.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Man, I remember when we lived at the apartments in Wood Park, here in Oklahoma City. My dad, I'd play that game all the time, and then my dad's friends would come over and play me, and then my dad would like run like this. I guess some like illegal gambling ring, because he would tell them that like $5 like do betting on it to see if I could beat them or not.
Oh my lord.
I swear to God, he did this stuff. Because the main guy that would come over was this black guy named Tukey. I always won because I played that game I burnt out a PlayStation before with playing Tony Hawk 1.
Oh my god.
My dude I played, I forgot his name. I just know his move was the Christ Air. I forgot what the character's name was, but I know that his like special move or whatever was the Christ Air.
Yeah.
Like, you know how like in that game like Tony
Yeah.
Hawk's is like the 900 and stuff?
Yeah.
But and like only Tony Hawk could do it. This move was the only one that he could do.
Burnquist.
No, I don't think it was Burnquist. It was like Rune Gisberg or something. I can't say it right. I
Yeah.
think.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't
Yeah.
remember the guy.
Oh, Activision bringing out that game.
Yeah.
Doesn't change what you've done though.
All right. My favorite one is because half of these from last year are on here for it. Most anticipated: Final Fantasy VII Remake, Last of Us 2, Cyberpunk, Beyond Good and Evil 2. All right, go ahead and talk about Cyberpunk.
It's the only one of these four I'm going to play.
I will play Last of Us 2 because I don't have a PS5 or 4, whatever it comes out on.
Okay.
But I will watch it because I loved the first one.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy fan. My favorite. I really liked 10.
Yeah, 10's my favorite. 10 and 8 are my favorites.
I also like 12, but that's not... People don't...
I don't really play 12. I didn't like 12, but, I mean, that's your choice.
That's an unpopular opinion of mine, I guess, is I liked 12. But...
it tried doing weird things, so be careful you don't knock off the...
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. It made its job system really weird, and its combat system really weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of dig it. I don't know. I like the graphics upgrade, but I just feel like they're really milking Final Fantasy VII. Like they have been for years.
Yeah, I mean it's a cash cow. It was the most popular one. I actually hate the game. I don't really like the game at all, but because I hated how it looked, I hated the story of it. But apparently it's not more. It's less of a remake and more of like a reimagining, because they're expanding the story in the Midgard, the first big city. So I'm excited to see what story details they add to it and change it.
I wonder if they'll give you a chance to save Aerith. Or...
DLC, $15. What if Aerith lives?
What if? People still buy it.
Cyberpunk, it just looks so good. CD Projekt Red has a long track history of just coming out with good games that aren't like novelty games, like Gwent.
Like what?
Gwent is the mini game that you can play on The Witcher. It was pretty popular on The Witcher, and they revamped some of the rules and just released it as its own game.
Yeah.
And you could play like the card game Gwent as its own game, and that one kind of bombed.
It was a good mini game in the game, but then you went off and did the different thing. But yeah,
I didn't really care for the game in the mini game anyway. I didn't care for Gwent in The Witcher 3. That's what I was trying to say. That didn't come out well.
Okay. I know what you're meaning.
But like all their main games, like The Witcher 2, Witcher 3, what else? They did Witcher 1 too, but I don't know. They just had a good track record of making sure that the games that you buy from them are complete games, and you're going to like them. They have a really good track record of making their customers happy. And Cyberpunk just looks really cool. I love that futuristic, kind of apocalyptic, but not really. Yeah. Just more like dystopian type of thing. I really love that. I like first-person shooters. It's kind of like a first-person shooter RPG type deal, which I'm all in on.
I already know I'm losing this fight because I know both of you were voting for Cyberpunk.
Well,
anyways.
But here's the thing, though. It's because you put Beyond Good and Evil 2 on there. And so that's the toss-up. Because Beyond Good and Evil 2...
See, that's the thing is I don't know
that blew my mind that they were releasing that.
I don't know if Beyond Good and Evil 2 is going to come out next year. Because I haven't heard literally anything about it except from last year. Not this year's, but last year's EA when they released that trailer.
Yeah, they released a trailer.
But I don't know if anything's going to come out for. It's probably going to be like one of the games for PS5 and Xbox PC Tower. But
let's see if that has a release date.
I think it was like 2020. I think, but I think it had like the.
It says the beta is coming out in late 2019.
The beta for it? Then the beta should it's late 2019 now.
No, I think this was an article from last year.
Oh, Beyond Good and Evil.
It's saying that they're expecting it in 2020.
Okay. Well, hopefully. I mean,
but it's also being made by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
That's a... Alright, I'm going to cast it for Cyberpunk 2.
See, I already know
Cyberpunk.
it's 2018 or 2017.
Just because Beyond Good and Evil is being made by Ubisoft. I just don't trust Ubisoft for anything.
I mean, that's fair. I wasn't going to vote for Beyond Good and Evil. I'm voting for Last of Us 2 because that was my most... No, Kingdom Hearts 3 is my most anticipated last year. But
that's fair, though. Last of Us 2...
I mean, the Last of Us 2... I know you've never played it. And I've said this many times on this podcast before, that I hate zombies. Like, the zombie cliche is overplayed and stupid. But the way that The Last of Us does it is so different than anything else that's came from.
It was a really fulfilling story.
Because it doesn't focus around the zombies.
Yeah.
It focuses around the conflict between man. Of what you would actually do in a post-apocalyptic...
And, like, the father-daughter relationship.
Yeah. Well, I was more meaning, like, the overarching thing,
Yeah.
like you have, like, the super dictatorship military taking control. You have the rebel fireflies trying to break off from that. You also have the renegade bands of just regular, like, bad guys out in the wild that's not under military control, that's taking over and just taking over, like, small... forest towns like what's the dude's name in the Ellie level? You know who I'm talking about. When Ellie fights the dude in the... Yeah. It's less of a zombie game and more of a like I said, a conflict of man on what kind of nature you're going to be. Are you going to be a good-hearted person that has a terrible past like Joel does? Are you gonna be a kid that doesn't know why she can survive the zombie bites without turning into one? You know, it's a human drama more than it is a zombie movie, a zombie game.
It had a really good story, and the ending was a little bit bittersweet. Like it was like, yeah. It was good, but it's like also the consequences.
Yeah, because that's what we're going to see with this one. Because I still believe they still haven't shown Joel in the game.
Yeah, they showed him.
No, I don't think they have.
Yeah, they showed him in a trailer. He was
when?
It was like on the third trailer or something like that. I swear they did.
I don't think they did because they've been.
She's like, why are you here? And he's like, I wouldn't let you go alone. And it was Joel.
Oh, okay, it came out in September.
Which is the only
okay.
Yeah, it was a big old reveal, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I didn't see it!"
I didn't see that one. Okay, this came out in September, so it came out during Sony's whatever they tried doing their own thing, the
like
State
PAX
of Play,
or whatever it's called. I don't remember.
Okay, I'll watch that in a second, but I'm always gonna stand by The Last of Us 2 until it comes out.
And that's fair. I'm pretty hyped for that one too.
Yeah.
I was really hyped for Cyberpunk.
See, I've never played a game by CD Projekt Red. I played The Witcher for what was the limit on Steam? It was like 2 hours, I think, before you could refund it. I played it for an hour. I gave it an honest chance. I just couldn't. I did not like The Witcher 3 at all.
It's fine. Sometimes a lot of people had criticisms on the combat. Yeah.
And I know I need to play the game longer to enjoy it, but if a game can't reel me in within an hour, then I'm just not going to play it.
And that's
kind of what's been happening with Breath of the Wild for me.
Yeah.
Because I really don't like that game. And I know that's kind of sacrilegious to say for how much I love Zelda games, but I just really don't like Breath of the Wild at all. It tried to be Skyrim, and I want it to be a Zelda game.
The thing was, sorry, I'm stretching my arm. The thing with The Witcher 3, though, is it does have a slow start. And I completely understand where you're coming from on that one.
Yeah.
It got 100 times better once you get to, Redmont or whatever it is.
But then you shouldn't have to put that time in before it hooks you.
And I agree with that. You shouldn't have to. But that game did.
And see, that's why I'm afraid about spending the money on Cyberpunk. That like, because one, I don't like shooter games at all. I like Destiny.
Yeah.
I like Destiny because it has MMORPG
right
things in it. I love MMOs, but I hate first-person shooter games.
I like first-person shooter games, and I also like the idea of like enhancing your body with cybernetics. Yeah. Like the atmosphere really gets me, and I like the shooter games, and I like that. And everything I've seen on the game has like reeled me in.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the car. Like I'm not huge on driving in games, but
as long as it's done a little better than the Batmobile and Arkham Knight.
Yeah. Where you don't have to use it every.
And then not making a whole game about it.
Yeah.
If I want to play Need for Speed, I'll play Need for Speed. Like,
should play Need for Speed or Midnight Club.
I had Midnight Club 2 Dub Edition.
Right, that was my game.
That was a go-to. The most Need for Speed Most Wanted.
That was my friend played that a lot. I liked it, but he played it all the time. So he was always better than at me. Yeah. And every time I come over, he just like whipped my ass with it. Yeah. So I fucking hated that game.
Yeah. My brother sold it before I could beat it. I could beat the last guy, and I was pissed.
I live on Arkham Knight that you can like run somebody over on a roof, knock them off like 50 feet down. He's unconscious. Okay, Batman, you're fooling yourself.
I don't kill.
Where you ran them over with a Batmobile, with a tank.
Right?
Cyberpunk's got this one, though.
Yeah.
Depends. Is that your vote?
Yeah. That's the only one that I know anything about, so I mean.
Up next is Waifu.
Okay.
That's you.
Alrighty. The next category is Best Waifu.
Chicka wow wow, chicka wow wow.
The nominees are Aqua from Kingdom Hearts 3, Akali, KDA skin from League of Legends, Bayonetta from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Ari, KDA skin from League of Legends, and Yostola, Final Fantasy 14, and Second Sister, Jedi Fallen Order.
You do that really well. Like, really well. I'm gonna start off with talking about Aqua. Whenever Birth by Sleep came up, one, my favorite color is blue. So I can't... I love color blue. It's my favorite color. Anyway, but with Aqua, just how good of a character she was. Because she's not scantily dressed ever in sort of anything. So she's like,
her outfit's pretty skin tight.
No, but it's not like showing anything, is it?
No, it's not.
So she's a pretty strong like female lead, and a pretty like, when I think of like strong characters in gaming that's not over sexualized, I've butchered that word because my voice is leaving me, but I think of Aqua. That's honestly the first one that comes to mind.
Until you get to the fan drawings, and then she's really over sexualized.
Well, there's Rule 34 for everything.
Fair enough.
So you can't escape that. I remember there was like some Reddit post or something. It was just like some artist did an interview with Disney, and they just have like a whole like terabyte of like, this is what's going to happen to your character that you write for if you write for us, and just showed a whole bunch of it. I'm dead serious.
This is what happens.
It's like that's weird.
Because the world is weird.
It's like I understand it happens, but like,
why would you have all
this is a job interview. Why do you have a thing of jerkins right there?
This is what I'm expecting. In fact, I almost encourage it.
It's like this is what
I'm writing for Disney. I like
it's like this is what we judge your character off of. If it's good enough for this, it's like,
if it's good enough for people to write so many fantasy words.
it's like, well, I don't want to work here. All right,
I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Not for me, boss.
time to go somewhere else.
The KDA skins, just in general, are awesome skins.
I know, but they're just
Collie's was the best, I think.
yeah. I mean, Ari's is pretty good too, but Ari's their main selling point. That's why they make so much money with
That's
it.
true.
Ari and Lux and Akali and Kaisa.
They didn't make a Lex KDA skin. I'm surprised about that.
Yeah, they should it should have been.
She wasn't part of the group.
Yeah, she wasn't in the it crowd,
Yeah.
but my voice is leaving me. Y'all can tell. It's like nosedive, like Microsoft.
Yeah. Second sister, I kind of did it jokingly.
Cause she could force choke you anytime.
She could force choke me any day.
God.
That was.
I was listening to that today, and I cringed. And then you said it again, and then I cringed again.
And we still laughed. Do we have a thing? Don't get Jamie.
No,
God,
but
so funny.
here's mine though. Yastola from Final Fantasy has always been like one of them characters that everyone liked. Look, put the name into Google, Conan.
Say it again.
Yastola, the one right there, Yastola. The second one. Mage, look at that one.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay. Don't type in Rule 34, because then there's going to be a whole bunch of it. But just the character design is great. If anything, her black mage outfit reminds me of Lulu from Final Fantasy X. And I think that's kind of might have been what they were going for.
Because in this in of itself is not sexualized. Like,
But then it like gives the and also her voice in the game is, I'm not gonna lie,
I do have
pretty
pictures like
attractive.
that.
What is
I do have
it?
pictures like that.
Let me see. Yeah. And then you look at Rule 34 pictures like Mage is doing, and
I'm
then,
just looking at images. It's
and then
on
it
there.
gets and then it gets uncomfortable.
It's just on there.
and, you know.
Oh, she's pretty good. I put my vote in for Aqua.
Alright, I put my vote in for Aqua too. Conan, what do you do?
Aqua wins it. Because I'm not voted anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Never mind, my vote's for Yastola. Who's your vote for?
God dang it. Akali.
Oh my god. It's a three-way tie. They're all waifus.
They're all
me.
waifus. Oh my god. No, I'll go with the collie.
You're changing yours?
Yeah, I was just joking. I wanted to see what you'd say.
Oh.
With you mean Aqua or Kali?
I would collie.
Okay.
I mean, Aqua, I mean. Sorry.
Okay, so Aqua.
Yes.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, what are you...
Oh.
Say the right one.
All right, we're sitting at 35 on this one.
The next category is Best Villain. And the nominees are Death Stranding, Rain,
You say this all in one thing.
Solasto Galvis,
Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy 14, and Second Sister, Fallen Order.
I was just being a jerk with the Death Stranding Rain again.
I put my vote in for the Rain. It wins!
You made a good point for Second Sister last week.
She does have a really cool reveal, and
Right.
she has like her reasons for being part of the Empire that are really good. That I want to
Quit, don't be spoiling for me.
That I don't want to spoil.
She's an Inquisitor, though. So
She
I
is
already
the
know.
Inquisitor.
So I already know, like, all the Inquisitors were Jedi, well, not Guardians, but,
Padawans.
no, they were Padawans, but they were the failed ones that go, that become, like, the guards.
No, she wasn't a failed one. She has a story behind her. I don't know. I never watched Rebels, so I never saw like their thing about the Inquisitors.
Because all the Inquisitors were temple guards.
Oh, Temple Guard?
Yes.
I don't think she was a Temple Guard.
Because all the Inquisitors are Force sensitive as well.
But yeah, they're all Force sensitive, but I don't think she was a Temple Guard.
Okay.
No, she definitely wasn't a Temple Guard. So I don't know if it does with the canon. I don't know if that ruined anything for you.
Just tell me this: is it the one bald-headed chick from Clone Wars?
No, she's not from Clone Wars.
No, I'm telling you, is the Inquisitor that chick? The chick that Anakin fights?
No.
Okay.
Asajj Ventress?
Yeah, Ventress.
No, she's not.
Okay, that's all I care about.
Asajj Ventress isn't an Inquisitor anyway.
No, I know that. I'm asking because you said she has a cool reveal.
She does have a cool reveal.
So that's what I was asking if that was.
But it's all in the game. It's not somebody that you know of from the past. It's a cool reveal because it's.
Well,
they hint at it and stuff.
Who's whenever the second sister's revealed with the on the junk planet, there's another Inquisitor with her.
I think that's like the ninth sister or something like that.
No, that's a male character.
No, it's a female.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know anything about her yet. I haven't got that far in the game.
Oh, okay.
I
thought that was because all the Inquisitors I've seen before was in Rebels, and there's been 4 Inquisitors so far shown in there. The High Inquisitor was killed. The second one, I don't know what the names of them were, but
no, but it's cool because it fits in with the story real well.
Yeah.
And it leads to some good story moments.
Alright, well, since you like it so much, I'll give it to you. Second sister.
Who sells those?
My voice is leaving. I can't talk much. I need to go get a cough drop. So this next one, and then we'll take a break again.
Best handheld.
And the category is Best Handheld Games. The nominees are Pokemon Sword and Shield, Call of Duty,
Mobile Warfare,
Conan's puzzle game, Nonogram's Katana, and Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I wanted to put mine on here because that's the one I've spent the most time with. It's not going to hang up with Pokemon or Fire Emblem. I just wanted to put it on here because I spent a lot of time with it.
I never played any Fire Emblem game, ever.
I mean, they're strategy games. It's definitely...
I don't
you have to like strategy.
See, that's the thing is I don't. Like, I like RTS games, but I don't like board strategy games like that.
Yeah, it's like chess.
Yeah.
Except you can level up your characters and make them broken.
Yeah, but if they die in the game, they die in real life.
Not necessarily. You can do classic mode, which is they knock themselves out.
They just knock themselves out?
They just get knocked out, and
like whenever we try to knock people out in D&D,
yeah.
Roll a crit for a headshot. Oh, he's knocked out. I hit him with the green arrow boxing glove arrow.
It's okay. It'll be fine. He'll wake up in a
It'll be all right.
Massive concussion, but
remember when we used to make? Man, I wish we had a fun DM for like both times we played, and not like the super strict ones we had.
Oh, lordy. Anyway,
see, the Fire Emblem just doesn't look like something I could get down with. You know what I mean?
It's too anime for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very anime. But I just really like the strategy, and it does. And like I said, the Fire Emblem Three Houses is probably one of the best Fire Emblem games I've played in a long, long time, and that's what I said last week. So that's why I kind of put it as up for a nomination.
Okay.
The other one was Pokemon, man.
I mean, you could never go wrong with I mean, as much as like hate as this Pokemon game's been getting, it's still a good Pokemon game. Like, it's not been... Again, Pokemon's like pizza, okay? Even when pizza's bad, it's still good.
I'm impressed that they actually changed it up a little bit with, like, the rates and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. The max rates are pretty cool.
Like, if it was just the same thing over and over again, like it usually is, I would have been like...
See, well, that's the thing. They've been adding, like, this whole different, like... They've been adding a different stick each time. Like, for X and Y, it was the Mega Evolutions. For Sun and Moon, it was the Z moves. And then for this one, it's the Gigantamaxing. Or Dynamaxing, excuse me.
They finally realized that they can't just bring out the same game over and over again.
But the thing is, though, Mega Evolutions stayed in X and Y. Z moves stayed in Sun and Moon. So Dynamaxing is going to stay in Sword and Shield. and I don't like that. Like,
Oh, you don't want to keep it?
no, I want to keep it. Like, I want to keep like.
Oh, so
I want
they
Mega.
don't move forward.
Yeah, they don't move forward. Like, I want a Mega Evolution. I want Mega Evolution Charizard. Okay. I want Mega Evolution Mewtwo again. Like, that was cool. Like, and then it was like Digimon, where they'd evolve to it and then they go back to it. Hey, Digimon was a show. Digimon by far better TV show out of Pokemon.
Yeah.
But the
I would give
game, the
that.
Digimon games were awful.
Garbage.
Like trash fires.
Agreed. And I kept wanting them to be good. I bought a couple of those.
I know, like the ones on PlayStation 1, I thought were going to be great. I'd get Agumon, I'm like, yeah, evolve the Greymon. And I couldn't ever figure out how to do it. I was like, alright, this game's stupid. I was renting it from Blockbuster. I remember that. Throwback there for you youngins. We used to rent our video games.
Alright. What's Nanogram's Katana?
So Nanogram's Katana is a nonogram. I'll load it up real quick so y'all can see it. So this is what it is. So it gives you like a grid. So this grid is 50, 60 by 80 squares. Then on the sides you have all of your colors and numbers.
Okay.
So like there are 3 little blue ones, and then there's 6 blue ones, and then whatever the different colors. So then you go through and have to like make the picture based on those stuff that it gives you on the side.
Oh.
So this is the first one of these that I've found that has like colored or pictures instead of just black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And it works well with the pen that is on my phone. So it tells you when something's not right and something doesn't line up.
It's basically like a paint by number.
Kind of, but it's more difficult than this one gets a pink one. Click. This one's a blue one. Click. You actually have to go through and have to like logic it and figure it out kind of thing. And it's one of those things I can do for a little bit and then put it up and go about my business, and I don't have to worry about putting time into it, and I can think about it and not think about something else kind of thing. But
I feel Call of Duty self-explanatory.
yeah, I'm not expecting my thing to win. I just wanted to put it up there.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn between Pokemon and Fire Emblem, just because I really liked Fire Emblem, but I know it's anime, and I know you guys don't care about it.
I like anime.
Well, the strategy, anime strategy.
Okay. I don't like it because it's a strategy game.
So,
I love anime. God, my voice is dying.
Mine's probably going to be Pokemon on mine.
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
going Pokemon. Like,
I'll stick with my guns and Fire Emblem, but
Yeah.
Pokemon wins.
Is it dumb that I bought AirPods?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you did it, so it is what it is.
They work pretty good though.
If you like them, you like them.
Yeah, shut up, Kodan.
I just think they're dumb.
I do. I
Because then
agree.
you also bought the strap that goes on them to keep from losing them. So you should just buy regular motherfucking headphones.
I agree.
Yeah, but these are wireless.
So are
But you
most
bought a
headphones.
wire for them.
But they don't connect to the phone though. It
doesn't even have a phone jack to plug shit into.
I'm pointing at the phone jack.
It's not a headphone jack.
It's the thunder lightning jack, whatever.
And then you have to buy an Apple branded headset for it.
Yeah, the AirPods.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a status symbol. Let's be honest.
It's like
It's a status symbol.
I don't know.
It's not a practical buy.
they make Bluetooth headsets.
Oh God, it's me.
Yeah.
Man, you can buy a Bluetooth headset for the same amount of money that are
Yeah,
probably
but those
better.
are really bad quality though.
For $150. They better not be.
Oh,
You can buy
okay.
probably the same quality stuff for like $40. That's not having Apple on it.
Yeah, but it's AirPods though.
Exactly.
That's why I said you bought it for the status.
All right.
It's like Jordans.
All right. Hey, those are good shoes though.
But you buy them for the status. You don't spend
Yeah, but
$500 on shoes.
Yeah,
because
but they
they're
last a long time though. Jordans are pretty good shoes.
You don't spend $500 on shoes because you're gonna wear them every day and wear them out. And you buy them so that way you can show them off.
Are we taking a break real
Yes,
quick?
because I gotta poop again.
Oh my God.
We'll be right back.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Our next category is.
Yelling at the damn
Our next
mic.
category is Best Remake. And our nominees are Final Fantasy XIV.
No, it's not a
Question
real
mark?
one. I think you meant to put 7, I think.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII. But that one didn't come out till like.
Yeah, I don't know why you put Final
Today.
Fantasy on that. I really don't.
I don't know.
Okay, strike that one from the list. The nominees are Halo Reach and World of Warcraft Classic.
I love that. That's you do that really well. Do.
Doo-doo.
Got him!
I said it last week. I'll say it again. Classic WoW's been the most fun I've had in World of Warcraft since Wrath of the Lich King.
Since WoW was classic.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's been my like go-to. It's just been so fun to play. Like it's been good. It's been. I wish I had more. I wish I had the time that I had back in high school to put in the classic now.
Yeah.
And I would have a lot more fun with it. But I can't because, I'm an adult that works a job that requires a lot of outside of work. So I can't really,
Yeah.
But Classic's so much fun. It's so good. It's just...
Halo Reach is just like, I think it's more of like a re-release.
Yeah.
But it does have some remastered stuff on it, but it's just for computer.
Yeah.
So
But see, I also want to play that, too.
it's also a really good game.
But Reach was good whenever it came out.
Because I
too,
never
though.
played Reach.
Yeah, Reach was good.
If there's a game we should play for the Halo thing that we're going to do,
January thing.
we should do Reach. Because, I've played all the Halos except for Reach.
A Halo New Year.
And Halo 5.
The low skill gaming Halo New Year.
Yeah.
I'm down with Classic getting this one because
I
like
think
you said,
I agree with Classic because it's so
Classic
it has such a big effect.
Classic saved Blizzard's stock numbers too.
yeah,
Year
With just
did.
how many subscribers came back for it. I was one of the subscribers that came back to it. I just wish I had more money for it than what I did. Or not money, but time.
Yeah.
no time.
Winner is WoW Classic. The next category is Best Free Handout Game. And the nominees are Subnautica, Last of Us, PlayStation
Network.
Network, Celeste, and the Arkham series, Batman.
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 Celeste was a good pickup because it
Where was that for free at?
It was on the Xbox.
Oh.
Xbox Game Pass.
It was free on Epic too for a week.
Was it? No,
Yeah.
I missed that.
So I got into Celeste, and I don't know if I'm just not a big platformer fan like that.
You're
Like,
not.
It's really hard platforming, and it's a really hard game.
You're not in the platformers.
Because I got it for free because I was like, everybody's been talking about it. I want to see what this is about. And I got a little bit into it, and
I know you're not about platformers.
yeah. So it's
You
just
like strategy games like
yeah.
and puzzle games and stuff.
I do too. I love puzzle
And
games.
first-person shooter games.
Celeste
You don't
was
like-
just fast paced enough. Like usually, I don't like platformers
Yeah.
where I die a whole lot because it makes me so mad. But Celeste was fast paced enough where if I died, it was instantly back and I just try again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
that's-
is a good game.
So I kept going, kept trying.
I didn't get much play on Celeste, but it was pretty good. What I did
Subnautica
get to
was
play.
also a really good pickup.
I played a lot of Subnautica.
See, you're into those kind of games.
Yeah.
I know you would like that game. I am not. And that's fine. I'm not going to knock Subnautica. It's just not for me.
I'm really,
Kind of like how The Witcher isn't for me, but y'all like it.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed that Arkham was a free handout.
Like
this
all
year.
three of the three.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
three of them. That's crazy.
Because what was the one? Because it was City, Asylum, and Night.
Asylum, City, and Night.
What's the one that wasn't in there?
Origins.
And that one was the
But
worst.
that one was the
anyway.
worst one.
The
That
worst
was
one of the
bad.
three.
Yeah.
Was it from the
'Cause
same?
No, it was from a
developer?
different
It
company.
was from a different company
Okay.
as well.
That's why it
It
wasn't.
was
as
so
good.
weird. It was don't know.
I mean, it still had the same combat. It was still fun, but it was definitely not on par with the other ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want to say the Arkham series, just because you got 3 really good games.
Well, because then it was the 3 Lego Batmans also in the same bundle.
Yeah, and that's all one bundle for free. Like,
Yeah.
But see, The Last of Us.
It's true. That's a really good game.
It's a good game that everybody got to experience because it was a good game. Like, you can't go wrong with like that survival game. And like I said before, I don't like those kind of games, but it was for me.
I know we didn't nominate it, but Enter the Gungeon was also a free handout game.
I did play Into the Gungeon a lot. That was fun. That game was cool. It was hard. It was really hard, but it was fun.
And that was cool that was a free handout.
Into the Gun. There was another one too that was on there. I forgot what it was called. Another one from the Epic. The Epic store had a lot of good handouts.
Yeah. They really busted it out this year.
Do you like this hat?
I do like that.
I don't like that it has them. I didn't know it had like the weird mesh chucker hat.
It doesn't bother me none.
I'm not a big fan of the not adjustable hats myself.
Yeah, I like to be able to...
See, I don't like adjustable hats because they don't ever make them big enough. So that's why I have to get hats like this that stretch. So I've got a big head because I got a big brain.
Oh, it stretches. Okay, I got you. If it stretches, that's fine.
Yeah, that's why it stretches.
Some don't. Some don't adjust or stretch.
Yeah, the
And
fitted
those are
ones?
awful.
Yeah, I don't like the fitted ones.
And those are usually the most expensive.
Yeah, because they're fitted to the size, so you have to know like what you're getting. Like my hat's either, if my hair is long, it's an 8. If it's not, it's 7 3/4. So
I have no idea.
That's very specific.
I know.
Yeah.
But I know my hat size.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I guess we're gonna go with free handout. What are we doing with it?
All of them win because free games are awesome.
I mean, I know you really like Last of Us, but I like not having ever played any of those. I think quantity kind of goes to Arkham
Yeah,
on that side of stuff.
That's 6 games in one bundle.
I played the first Lego game, and I just could not get past like the opening deal because it was so weird.
I've never played any Lego game.
They're hilarious. They're really funny.
Because it was like you're Batman and Robin, and you're swapping between the two, but you're supposed to control them both at the same time with the keyboard, and it doesn't give you any sort of control options. And I was like, I'm done with this.
But you got the Arkham Knight.
But I got it for free, so yeah.
Yeah. So can't complain too much.
So me and Conan kind of took this category out beforehand, so that way it would go fast. Because
I'm still kind of confused by it. I'm not gonna lie.
it's fine. The next category is the best / worst launcher. Do we do both, worst and best?
Best store, best launcher,
Best store, best launcher, best place to buy games.
service.
Or get games from.
Yeah.
And the nominees are Steam, Epic Games, Xbox Game Pass, PS4 Network, and Humble Bundle. We kind of talked it out, and we decided that Epic Games kind of did it the best because they had some really good free games that came out, and
The Steam sales have just been crap recently.
the Steam sales have been crap.
Like, Steam had that big update that changed a bunch of the stuff and the HUD, not the HUD, but the like UI and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's an update that finally changed how it looks, which I honestly don't really even like. But
Also,
yeah.
like the Steam sales used to be like 80, 90% off, and now it's like 30,
Yeah.
20.
Remember there used to be a time where everyone got super hyped for the Steam sale. And now
hell
it's just
yeah,
like,
Yeah, now it's just kind
it's
of
not worth
like,
it. Yeah.
It's like the BB shooter to the canon that it used to be.
Steam got way too big for its britches.
It did.
No,
Humble
but-
Bundle's always good. It's nice because it's a charity thing, but you have to watch it consistently. That's kind of where I'm on. It's like it's not something that they do have a store. The store the costs are pretty much comparable to Steam store, so it's not like you get the store is not that great. It has not as big of a library, but their actual bundles are really good. But it's a toss up what the bundle is.
Yeah.
I've never messed with Humble Bundle. Like I've heard
I
good
haven't
stuff
either.
about it, but I've heard.
Gohu was telling me about
I
that
love
before,
Humble Bundle.
and I just wasn't about it.
Um,
Because I don't want to play a whole bunch of games. Like, I want to play the crap out of, like, one game.
Yeah. The Xbox Game Pass, they do, like, the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. It's, I think, like, $5 to $15 a month. I can't remember exactly. It's a really good value because you get a lot of games, but you got to be an Xbox fan.
Yeah.
Because they're Xbox games.
Yeah. Because that's my deal right now. Is that since I just have a PC, like I'm kind of limited. But
Well, you can play the Xbox games on PC. That's the thing with Game Pass. Is all the games that are on Game Pass
Yeah, you
can
do
play on
because
PC.
it's across net. You can do Microsoft on the PC one. It's a really, really good value for what it is. Like it's pretty up there because it's like multitude of games.
do you download them and just have them still,
Yeah.
like the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to look into that. I didn't realize it was.
It's a big library too.
Yeah.
It's a really good deal. The only problem is it's the Microsoft market. Like you don't get like you don't get like all the games like you do with Steam and Epic and Humble Bundle.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm at with the PlayStation Network. Actually, the Xbox Game Pass is a better value than the PlayStation Network does. So I think PlayStation Network's at the bottom on this list. Not because Sony's bad. It's just that.
I agree.
Val-
I agree.
value levels.
I hate admitting it, but, like, the PlayStation Network hasn't really been that good, to be honest. Like, the highlight of it was releasing or giving out The Last of Us, but other than that, man, that was it.
Yeah.
There wasn't really anything else good.
So that's kind of where I'm at. Like I was kind of tossed up between the Game Pass Ultimate, and Epic. I think Epic's going to win it just because you don't have to get a subscription to get the free games for Epic. Even though the library is a little bit more limited than the Xbox Ultimate.
Right now it is.
But it's slowly
Yeah.
building up.
Yeah.
I think they're doing what they can to get people involved in the Epic store.
And since it's not like first party stuff, like kind of part of the issue with it, I guess. Because I mean, with Xbox and PlayStation, like you're gonna have your exclusive games and stuff like that. But
And they're trying to get exclusives, but they're like making people mad in the process. But I mean, that's just how exclusives go.
or like
anyway.
timed exclusives, like because I think Cyberpunk or something. I think was a timed exclusive for Epic, or it was Borderlands.
It was also Metro. Metro was exclusive on Epic that people were upset about.
Yeah.
And
I still don't understand what people were mad about.
It's because it's not Steam and they don't have it all in one thing.
But like, it's still like, it's still all on your computer though, right? It's like you have to get another computer.
It's true, but they have to open up another application.
See, I thought that outrage was one of the dumbest things.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's kind of dumb outrage. Epic's they're doing a thing. They're doing a business and they're competing. And that's part of capitalism. It is what it is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Competition is good, so Steam's gonna have to step it up.
Yeah, they're not used to having somebody else in the ring.
Right? It's just like with WWE and AEW. WWE was so high for such a long time, and the quality just went. But now the AEW's out on Wednesdays, they've had to up their game a little bit. So it's been a pretty good time being a WWE or being a wrestling fan.
I've actually seen a lot more wrestling this year than I think I ever have in my entire life.
Yeah.
Because of the competition. They're like really trying to reach out to
And
people.
AEW is really good. Like, I like it a lot. You're getting a phone call.
I don't know what's my brother. Can we pause it? I guess?
Pause.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. The Ghosties Game of the Year.
Bum, bum, bum!
And the nominees are Kingdom Hearts 3,
Yay!
Mortal Kombat 11,
Yay!
Destiny 2,
Yay!
Final Fantasy 14, Shadowbringers.
Yay!
I just try to change pitch.
You know what's bad? There has not been that many good games this year.
I think Sekiro won it.
Sekiro, I wanted to put Sekiro on there, but I didn't play it.
And I didn't really
Sekiro did win Game of the Year, I think, from its software.
We also forgot about the Outer Worlds.
I have no idea what that is.
It's kind of like Fallout.
Yeah, I hate
But
Fallout.
it's really quirky and.
But it's the people who made the good Fallouts.
Yeah.
They made another Fallout kind of game, except like how New Vegas was.
Yeah, and it's quirky and fun. And
See, the Fallout game I played was I think I played Fallout 3, and I didn't like it. I didn't like Fallout 4. I thought it looked gimmicky. I just never liked the Fallout game. If I wanted to play a game like that, I just played,
you also
Oblivion
don't like
or
first-person shooters
Skyrim.
or anything, so.
See, that's true. Like, first person, I want to play Oblivion or Morrowind or Skyrim.
Yeah, you want to be it.
I want to hack and slash and shoot arrows. That's the only FPS I like doing is bow and arrow. But
Bow and arrow on Skyrim is freaking fun, though. I will say.
man, Game of the Year is just not anywhere. Like last year, we got like 15 Game of the Year,
And we had a
out of,
fight. Like
Yeah, we had to argue. Like we would like.
I don't have like strong opinions about any of the 4 of these. Like
I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 3 was. I don't know. I'll go with Mortal Kombat 11.
Out of
the one that we picked, Mortal Kombat 11 was really good.
see, Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers was a really solid MMO expansion pack, though. Like the leveling was really good. The only complaint I have is the end game. Is that the end game was not as fun as what I thought it was going to be. But that's from somebody looking at it that's never really played a Final Fantasy game like the MMO before. So, but I had a fun time leveling, and that was what I got from it. Is like just the story of it was really good. The dungeons were really fun. The last fight with the death. They have different summons in the game, and the summons have been like the boss, like Shiva and the different like Odin and Alexander from Final Fantasy. Like they have been different bosses throughout different parts of the game, and like the boss in this one was Death, and he turned into like the big sickle Grim Reaper looking thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but it was a fun fight still. But the end game was not what I thought it was going to be, and I honestly didn't really enjoy it that much because they were basing the end game off of bosses from Final Fantasy VIII. It's kind of what it was based off of.
How do we not put Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on this?
I thought we did. I thought I did put it on there.
Smash is not on here.
I thought I said to put it on there.
Last minute entry.
Last minute entry.
Another nomination approaches.
And that makes perfect sense.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Now Smash, that's a fun game. Like it's a good party game. It has a whole bunch of characters so everyone can play it. Even though I've played 500 rounds of Kirby.
Dude, I'm always bummed. I don't even own it. Played it with some friends. Love it. It's so good.
I always play Kirby. Always.
I've never been good at Smash Brothers.
I'm super good at Smash Brothers.
Dude, we can go play it like right now.
I'm alright.
Just kick my brother off of it.
Off the Switch.
Sparta kick him off of it? No. That's
We're playing
bad.
this right now. we're actually going to pause this.
Yeah,
and
we're
go play some
gonna do
Smash
another
real quick.
pause and go play Smash and then come back. I mean, Smash was a good game. Like, the only reason why it didn't get Game of the Year last year was because it came out in, like, it's a year old. It came out in December, whenever the cutoff is November 15th.
Yeah.
So, Smash is a good game. It's a really good game. Like, it's pretty well designed. The fighting's always been good. Like, it doesn't need to change much.
I don't like that. Like, I know they put a lot of work in the new characters and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're just a little bit more expensive than I would care for. It's just one new character. Why is
Right.
it like $15?
No, the new characters, if you get the pack, it's $25. For five. So it's $5 a character, which is the norm.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, it's like $30 for the whole pack, and you only get 5.
I feel like if I'm paying for the game, I shouldn't have to also pay for characters.
DLC
I
is
agree
a
with
thing.
you, but DLC's a thing because of everybody else.
Yeah, I know.
DLC's
They
a thing
gotta
for
make money.
everything.
They gotta make
Just
money.
like how Kingdom Hearts is getting DLC that I told myself I would never buy, and I already pre-ordered it. So I do not like story DLC. I told I would not buy it ever. I didn't buy Final Fantasy 15's DLC, even though it was really good. The different episode stories. I didn't buy. I didn't ever buy the DLC fighters for Tekken. Or what's another game? Well, I forgot there was another one DLC I never bought that I should have. But Kingdom Hearts, I already bought it. I told myself I would because it's Kingdom Hearts and I want to know the story. You get to fight as Aqua.
They take you out of it with the Red Bane game and then reel you back in.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Got bamboozled again.
Oh no, I'll give it to Smash.
I agree. Smash. The nomination wins.
Smash has joined the battle.
Smash has defeated the opponents. He wins.
Game of the year. Woo!
Game of the decade.
Game of the century. That was still funny when I got super hyped about Destiny and yelled out Game of the Century. You know that's the next thing we should do is do a highlights of the year of our episodes. But you know how long that would take to cut and edit for just like looking at all of our highlights or something?
Sorry, I just
I feel like we need to get a little bit bigger before we do that.
Yeah, right.
So then we could just hire an editor to hate
Somebody. Yeah. If we can get sponsored, we can just pay for an editor.
That way we don't have to do it ourselves anymore.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Was it?
You gotta label this better.
Hey, your boy's calling you.
Yeah, I know. I'll call him back later. I'll wait for it to go away so you can see this thing I'm
Okay.
trying to show you. We've already done fail or wins.
Yep.
And so now it's...
Are we?
Do the outro.
Oh, here, one second. Let me bring it
The
back.
outro's not on there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. You can follow
You didn't-
us
alright,
on
you already messed it
Facebook
up.
and Twitter.
You already messed it up. Now he's calling me.
Well,
I closed it.
here, that's what I was trying to show you. Try it again, Mage.
Thank you guys very much for listening. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify at lowscalegaming. If you have a question or subject you want us to talk about on our next podcast, go ahead and leave us a tweet or email us at lowscalegaming@gmail.com. Thank you guys again, and remember, have a great day
That's my line.
and a better
No, stop.
tomorrow.
Have a great day and a better tomorrow. That's my line. That's always my line. I coined that phrase.